Hello everybody, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now in between parts, we'll take a quick look at the map here. You can see that Melinoy only has mysteries left. Everison has one mystery left. Man, was that really all that was in there? Huh. Amiennoy has 3 mysteries left, and Paris still has a bunch of stuff left because Paris fucking sucks. To be fair, I never went over here at all. Besides to get that, like I didn't bother looking for anything over here. Because there was a bunch of stuff that I couldn't get to. I tried to get to this, couldn't reach it. Tried to get to a few of these other marks, couldn't reach them. Tried to get to this mark, couldn't reach it. It was just a whole thing. So I figured I'd just give up on it for right now and see how much of these are story-based. So we will be doing the story this point, this part, not mysteries. We'll save mysteries for later. So yeah, I saved any mysteries just like I was doing in the main game, besides ones that might be interesting, like the ones that actually had a story. So I did any of the offering altars and stuff like that. I just did. I don't know why I did 4 of them here. Oh, maybe there was one also that I completed by picking up an item that I did not know was I had to pick up, but at the same time, I also found 3 keys in some new Hidden Ones bureaus and unlocked this quest called Hidden to see what kind of treasures they, okay, was weird, but to see what kind of treasures the assassins were keeping in Paris. So I figured we'd do that first just to see, oops, not torch, cloak. Just to see what we could get. I haven't changed up my armor or anything. I have been collecting a new armor set for Paladin armor set. That I will probably be at least changing the way I look to. The skill isn't too bad. I can actually show you, I guess. I have got a cloak and a helmet, I think, and boots. So yeah, melee attacks consume more stamina, but they deal more damage. And additional adrenaline charge bonus per hit, obviously. And shield blocks consume less stamina. So I imagine that we'll be getting a sword and shield to go with this set. Or this armor set. Oh, way over there. Okay. God, it's so nice to have the bird back. To go with it. Now, obviously, I have a shield and swords, but I'm assuming that there's going to be some. Also, snakes are back, which is annoying. It's a thing that I could have done without. It was one of those things, where, like, I didn't really notice that they weren't there in Ireland. But then, like, as soon as I got to Paris and I started running into them, or as soon as we got to France and I started running into them again, it was like, oh man, that was fucking awesome that we didn't have any. Okay, let's light this up. Light this up. Also, I don't know how long this specific part is going to be, because if my dog gets up, I am going to have to get up to let him out, and I'll probably just end the part. I tried to let him out, because he's like old. He's like really old. He's like 15 plus, I think. Yeah. I don't know exactly how old he is. I know he's old as fuck, especially for a dog, but he needs to pee like every hour now. Unfortunately. So if he gets up, I am going to have to get up and let him out, and I'll probably just end the part, because it's with this game in particular, I guess my editing software, not like the software that I've been using to edit it, because I've just been using the capture software to edit it. But like my editing software that I used to use, and still have to on occasion, it updates. So, okay. Fine, enter the Assassin Bureau in Francia. But for these games, like, it still works perfectly fine for like Dark Souls 2, because it's still an Xbox One game, whereas this one does have the upgrade, and it doesn't really work very well in my editing software. as in like not at all. So I can't really. So like when I had the Knight's Quest video that I added like that little bit onto, like that was fine because the Knight's Quest I don't think was for the Series X or S, so it didn't have the upgrades, so it was fine. But like whenever, like shortly after getting and starting recording on the X, I attempted to. Okay, so we have something to blow up somewhere. Also, rats fucking are bullshit. I just like to say they are an absolute horrendous addition to this game. Like the fact you can't kill them, like you can throw one of those oil jars that covers the floor where the rats are in oil, and then sets it on fire, and it means nothing. It it still doesn't kill them. Like you just literally can't get rid of them, and it's horrible. The only thing you can do is on occasion, and I say that because so far out of the couple dozen instances of rats that I've came across, I've only had, I do believe, 2 times where this happened. You can not trick them. You can scare them into a hole, and then use a movable thing there to cover the hole. Oh, goody, there's some there. Oh, good God. But yeah, like you can't use your dodge to get out of them. You can only attack to get rid of them for a short period of time. It's just not good, basically. Is this flammable? That would be... Oh, it is. I was going to say that would be cool. And it is. But yeah, they're just an annoyance. Although, I will say, I also got a few abilities, including one straight out of Dishonored, the original, where I can summon a swarm of rats. Oh, good God. Whoops. And yeah, the rats are extremely overpowered. Even it's nice that they finally find an animal that can take out the enemies. Now if only that now if only that animal wasn't, you know, the most pathetic of animals. Joyeuse, eh? I wonder if that's going to be our paladin weapon. Looks like a scimitar. Not really much of a paladin weapon. Mythical short sword. Poison your weapon after 5 successive heavy hits. Oh, good God. You know how slow heavy hits are? Granted, I haven't actually used the short sword yet in this game. Yeah, whatever. I didn't want you to slide. I wanted you to light the thing. So maybe the heavy hits with the short sword aren't quite as bad, but in most instances. Like that one, get that one lit. Because, like, here's our heavy attack. Like, could you imagine like, short swords must be weak as fuck. Oh, no, there is still... I'll leave the bureau. But I do still see oh, it is a little bit higher. How high are we talking here? That's still really cool. What was I talking? All right, but maybe like short swords aren't really all that strong, but they're really fast or something. Because like, it's
Soft footfall. Someone is hiding.
Okay. Oh, and now there's a letter.
It was not here when I entered. Not all the hidden ones left Frank here. I will not find them if they do not want to be found. But I will honor their gift.
This place of honor forever holding the deeds that were done. We abide always many in number, yet together are one. whose firm faith and whose lonely labor serve only the fight. I must yet stay unknown in the darkness, so you may work in the light. Forgive the dead soldiers; they would not leave peacefully. All right. So apparently there is an assassin somewhere in France still alive. Let's see, are these? No. I mean, maybe not, but I mean, they sure. Really? Huh, well, whatever. Not like it matters. So yeah, we got a new short sword, which I do believe is a new weapon entirely. I remember people were complaining that there were no swords, and like you could see enemies using regular swords, but the only thing you could use was a great sword at best. I don't know. I didn't really care. I mean, like so many other games have. Oh, fuck me, I didn't. Well, you know what? I don't even. It's a regular chest anyway. So if there's maybe another small entrance here or something. I don't see one though. Well, let's take a quick peek. How far down is it? Okay, it's there. Or here. Which means it can't be in the bureau because the bureau... Well, unless there's a... Because now it should be up higher, right? Yeah. So unless there's something in here that lets me climb up... There's a thing there, obviously. And there was all of these rats over here for... Oh, right, but they were just blocking the... Or they were just stopping you from getting the explosive. That's the other thing. It's, like, I imagine coming here before I learned that my one arrow shot could, open those doors. I probably would have been pissed trying to get the, explosives from the rats, because I can only imagine that when they start attacking you, you automatically drop it. Considering that you automatically drop your torch, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they're a very good addition. I think that they are just a real annoyance, and the fact that you can't get rid of them just makes it all the worse. All right, I'm gonna remove that marker because I don't care anymore, and we'll head here. But yeah, like even in Dishonored, like they had the rat swarm, but you could get rid of them. I mean, it was a pain in the ass unless you had something to like clear all of them out at once, which I don't. I mean, there had to have been something, like some kind of bomb or something there, right? In Dishonored, it's been so long since I played them, especially the original. I mean, like, and I remember fucking loving the original. The thing that pissed me off about the original is they put in the Dunwall City Trials, and then they added achievements with it, which isn't a surprise. And I got most of them, but I remember there was some achievement to do with the Bonfires Trial, which was just basically a traversal trial that was really hard that I didn't get. And then they added another one that was with the Back Alley Brawl, which was a combat trial that was near impossible. And, hang on. What are you doing? Lay down on your blanket. Told you, we'll only be going for 15 minutes. If you need to pee now, you should have peed when they let you out 15 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I also get that thing about rat swarms fucking constantly. Get down the hole. Oh. It's one of the loot chests I couldn't reach.
How did you find me? Where's Toka?
Toka guessed you would be here. She is still at Milan, looking for your missing watch.
I lost Engelwood, but this soldier told me he is heading for the church nearby. Come, we can go through the slums. Ah, even from here I can smell the piss of the slums.
Siegfried, I mean to stop this fight from coming to England. I must meet with Charles.
For what? You cannot bargain with these thralls. Have you forgotten my fallen brother, Cynric?
No, and that is why I must try. It is why I came to Francia. If I kill Engelwood, I want you to help me get an audience with the king.
There is no reasoning with you, wolf-kissed. You are as wild as your namesake.
Oh, right. But yeah, the reason why the achievement for the back alley brawl was near impossible was because every wave had enemies spawn, obviously, but the enemies still held on to their original factions. So, like, if a street gang spawned at the same time as a soldier spawned, they would fight each other, especially if they couldn't see you. And the achievement was for, I think, round 8. Hang on, I gotta let him out, shithead.
But we have a god. That is Odo, Count of Paris and right-hand man to the king. Drumming up support for his army, no doubt.
Our courage and honor will not fail us, no matter how hot the fight. We will overcome this evil, as we always have.
Self-important as always. The one next to him is Gosselin, Bishop of Paris and a fearsome warrior. For Frank. Those two are for another day. You have to get to Engelwood, and to do that, you have to find your way into the church. The answer is down there in that stink.
That is not much to go on.
If it was easy, I would have killed him myself already. You have an advantage. You are unknown to these people.
The Raider Siegfried is almost at our gates. And what does he want? What the Northerners always want. Blood and silver. Yours and mine.
Me, they know quite well already. Someone down there knows something. All you have to do is get them to tell you.
I have your word. Once this is done, we find Charles.
As you say, but work fast. I cannot leave Miller unguarded long. And his Frankish stench already turns my stomach. Three guards. Insulting. I will deal with them while you find Engelwin. He is hiding in his church. Will you sneak in? Convince one of his own to aid you? Or cover the streets with blood?
As you would?
They deserve no less. But you are the wolf-kissed. You do not need my advice. So what will you do?
I mean, I'm gonna sneak in.
I will find my own way.
Maybe convince one of his own. Speak to locals in the tavern for clues or explore to find another way in. Alright, so what did I miss? Because thankfully that means that okay, so they're bringing back the infiltration opportunities from Unity, which is nice. Hopefully it's like the first mission in Unity and not like every other mission in Unity where they're worthless. Yeah, thankfully I don't have to actually edit anything because I was back before the cutscene ended. Now, unfortunately, I missed that entire cutscene, but you know, oh well. I can always watch it after I'm done recording. Wonder if that guy realizes that he has a nipple on his head. It's like wearing a Hershey Kiss up there.
Are you the owner?
Owner? That's such a naively hopeful word. What can I get you?
You have a good crowd.
If you mean tables of soldiers drowning themselves in wine at my expense, then yes, it's good enough. It might be better if not for that old drunk over there, crying about the bishop to everyone who listened. I'd send him away, but to be honest, I need his business.
Oh, I
I
actually
need
have
to
to ask for
find the
both.
bishop.
The bishop. I can tell you he's not in this mud pit, my friend. He wouldn't risk soiling his holy sandals. There is a priest who does the bishop's numbers in here at times. Last I saw, he was talking to a table of soldiers.
Thanks for the help.
You look the kind that enjoys a good complaint. You'll be back.
Okay.
Wine
Well,
loosens lips as well as ale.
I
Someone
mean,
at
go
the
talk to
tavern might
this
know
guy
something that
first.
will get me into the church.
Never did.
You mentioned the bishop.
Oh, he took her, my daughter. She's gone. She's a good girl. Never any trouble. She wouldn't steal anything.
Who took your daughter? Was it the bishop?
The bishop's soldiers in the slums. Says she stole the bishop's silver. Says she has the devil. Needs deliverance. What did you say?
I will find your daughter here in the slums, and she will help me find Engelwin. I could look for the drunk's daughter at the slums. I'll see if there's more to learn here.
Well, I mean, we may as well get our...
Me. My cup isn't empty yet. And that bishop makes me uneasy. For a servant of God, he has a
That
terrible
is two
temper.
good leads.
Scribe notes of watchword ranking the church, and he's in the plague district. Okay, and the drunk's daughter is held in the slums, so... Okay, well, if she's held in the slums, then I want to go to the northeast one, I guess, or the easterly one, which would be this one.
Go, my eyes.
Alright. Okay, well, let's go save her first, because I doubt the scribe is going to go anywhere. Oh, right, the achievement. Yeah, so the achievement in Dishonored, the Trials of Dunwall for the Backstreet Brawl or whatever, had it wanted you on wave 8 to kill every enemy yourself,
No, let me go! I don't want
I
no
must be
which,
careful now.
Leave me alone!
as you can imagine, killing them all, not hard. Killing them all yourself when that was a wave where, if you remember if you played the game, you probably know
Help me!
the guys that were called Tall Boys. They were on stilts and they used explosive crossbows. Fucking Arbalest. They would spawn, and obviously once you had them spawn, along with enemies that they were
Safe here, this way!
an enemy faction of, it it made it so that guaranteed they were going to kill someone before you. Like I said, it wasn't impossible, but it was insanely unlikely that you would actually manage to kill every enemy without one of them dying to something else.
That was close.
You're welcome. Your father told me the bishop took you.
My father? Yeah, the bishop's soldiers. I didn't steal nothing neither. Then they wanted to give me deliverance.
You stole from the bishop. That was bold.
I just said I didn't I? Well, I didn't take no silver. It was just a little church key.
I want that key.
So did the soldiers. But you are too late. I sold it to bandits in the sewers. They got it cheap too.
My reward for helping you is to fight bandits.
You are welcome. Good luck. The sewers stink. I have to get to my father before he is thrown out of the tavern again.
Okay, so and the sewers are right here.
This must be the sewers.
Okay, well, at least maybe we'll find. Well, we should hopefully find the key, but
Fresh tracks. Bandits must be close.
we should also hopefully find a couple of my missing treasure chests. See now, so that crate there is holding back rats, and I could just break the crate, the rats would come out and kill them, or I can use this and have my own rats come out and nibble on them themselves. And then, you know, because obviously if I break that crate, then I'm going to have to deal with the rats once I get there, you know.
Rats.
Whereas this way,
They're small, but their teeth are sharp.
get in your hole. This way. So yeah, and I mean, like, I've been doing that for pretty much any opportunity that I got where, like, they had this crate, or they would have, like, the crate blocking the thing, because it's like, I could release them, but I don't see anything to cover it up with afterwards. So, like, if I had, like I said, all they would need is a way for you to block those yourself, you know? Like, throw a torch on top of it, and the fire will keep them down there, or something.
These goods have been packed for travel. The bandits are smuggling.
But yeah, it's a little ridiculous. In all honesty, like. But yeah, as you can see, the rats, like I said, are very, very good. As far as I know, they don't hurt me, but I mean, I have yet to actually test that out. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, it probably wouldn't hurt, but, or they probably wouldn't hurt me, but I don't really need to
The key has a Christian cross cast into
risk
its
it.
bow. This is the church key.
Oh, there's an opal there. To be fair, still haven't found anything I've wanted to buy for a while now, so. More enemies over there. More rats here. Okay. They also eat your stamina, I think. Because my stamina seems to run out. But I did get that, that one ability now where I get to, regenerate my health a little bit. And, it's pretty nice. It's like nothing, like, huge. You regenerate, it's kind of like Bloodborne's rally thing, except obviously you just heal it back. It's,
We're
you
close
don't have
down
to.
here. Try your luck back upstairs.
I mean, can I just, like... No? Alright, well... Whatever. What is that blue, though? And it went away. Alright, well, whatever. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's the door that I need the thing from the scribe for. Oh, and I'm also still not... for some reason... Oh. Interesting. For some reason, though, I still have the thought that, like, I'm... So... North. Where I'm in a hostile or restricted zone. When I'm running around Paris, even though it's not considered one, because there was... Well, pretty much every other city that I went to
What do you see, Sule?
was a fucking restricted zone. I guess it's not really restricted. It's just, you know, they don't like...
Now to find the scribe.
I mean, is it this
I'm
guy
looking
that I
for
can
a
speak
priest
to?
who works for the bishop as a scribe.
The bishop? I do not know about that. One of the nuns might know. I do not know anything.
Okay. Let's ask a nun.
I'm looking for a priest who helps the bishop with his numbers. A church scribe.
You as well. He's popular today. It must be serious if it's bringing you all down here. We don't get many visitors.
Someone else was looking for him.
Guards from the city. He didn't seem too pleased to see them. They got to arguing, then all left toward the sewer.
Tell me where the sewer is.
Just over the rise. Be careful, though. With all those plagued bodies, it's not clean and smells to high heaven.
Okay. Follow clues by heading towards secondary markers on your compass. I don't like that the secondary markers don't show up here. Because, like, I don't know what that one is. I imagine that's probably where the key goes. I also don't know why I jump in the water when they have a boat here. I mean, clearly they mean for you to take this boat in. But yeah, odds are that's where the key leads. Now, he did give me 3 options. Get help, sneak in. I'm going to assume that the key is the sneak in option that he was talking about.
That is the stench of death.
Yep, it is, and I'm going to have to dive into it by the looks of it. Boop. Another marker cleared. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, my boat's taking a beating with just like the little bit of a bump that I've had down here, but these boats aren't all that sturdy.
The bodies here are decayed and falling apart.
Yeah, well, that happens after a time. I don't know which exact plague this is, because, you know, there's been a few of them.
This body has rotted in the water. It has been down here a long time.
And it's not in the water.
By the water, but this is a list of some kind. It must have come from the scribe.
Sure.
Corpses, just as the nun said. Floated here from somewhere ahead.
Okay, but if they went to this specific sewer spot, shouldn't they be before the flooded area? I mean, I'm no expert on transporting a prisoner, assuming that he is a prisoner, but either way, generally you don't make them swim through Ruhr riddled with plague bodies.
With the filth. That is a priest's robe. This must be the scribe. A list of numbers that shows Engelwood mishandling tiles. The scribe discovered the bishop was stealing money, and it got him killed. This is a watchword. Job 121. It will help me gain entry to the church.
Okay. And we're actually right near the church. Alright, so I can either get into the church, I'm assuming by speaking with them, or go that way and use a key.
Are heavily armed. I should be careful here. If they see me, this will get messy.
Where's the man tasked with the other matter?
The church appears closed.
It's the plague. We're still receiving tithes, however. God will receive your offering to Northerner.
Job 121.
How did you come by this watchword?
Is it not enough that I have it? Or would you like to question the bishop about his business?
Strange that he told me nothing of this, but of course you may pass. Let the Northerner through!
Okay, and that removes the... Arrived in an infiltration area. Can be found somewhere within. There are always multiple ways to reach, assassinate, explore, and problem solve. Okay. Assassination events, which are stealthy ways to get close to your target for a dramatic assassination. Alright, so they did do it like the first part. That is awesome. Because, yeah, that was the thing with Unity, is like the very first...
Did you hear that priest? He was talking about deliverance again.
They are always talking, usually about offerings. You would think God himself was poor if you listened to
but yeah, like if you played Unity, the very first mission you have is to kill a priest, actually. And they give you all of these opportunities and that you can use that lead to like a very, like it said there, a very dramatic assassination where you kill him in the fucking confessional.
Welcome, traveler.
Your eyes are covered, yet you see me.
Justice and innocence are both blind, yet see more clearly for it. Find them, light the way, and see the treasures of God. God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. The way through darkness to your deliverance is clear. when it is lit by God.
It is a riddle. The way to deliverance. That must
Okay,
be
well.
an angle. That is too.
Justice and innocence light the way. Without them, we are blind. Naked you came from your mother's womb, and naked you will return. Enter here now, naked and alone.
Okay, so how does one there's one clip. Do weapons count? I mean, obviously I'm alone. I guess I pause the game when I do it anyway, so. Alright, well, that's as naked as I can get. I'll even drop the torch.
This area is off limits. Engelwood.
Okay.
It is always this way. Deliverance.
Oh, that was just to get her. Oh.
Another soul for the day of judgment. All thy judgments are just. Amen.
Okay, well, I don't know what the hell the point of that is. I mean, there's gotta be a, let's see what this says. Wear your official robe. You will not be permitted to see the bishop without it. It is an acceptable covering for your unrighteousness, without which you cannot enter the sanctified chamber. Robes are available on the upper floor. Prepare your heart. You are bringing yourself before Almighty God and His minister, who will brook neither deceit nor duplicity. When it is time, present yourself to the deacon at the entrance to the bishop's inner chamber. He will let you in. You may not leave until the ritual is complete. Guards are there to assure your obedience. You will be asked to remove your robe, thereby revealing yourself fully before God and His holy servant. Kneel in the ritual water and wait for the deliverance to begin. Okay, so if robes are available on the upper floor... Can I light this? Is this a... It doesn't look like it. Okay, well, if robes are available on the upper floor, do they mean, like... It can't mean where I am right now, right?
Only those who know God can truly know beauty. To truly know God, we must suffer.
I don't know. Alright, well, let's go see... Because we have a person here to talk to. I don't want to unlock the door, though. I want to talk to the dude. Can I not speak? No, he's actually facing the wrong way. I feel like I may have entered this place from the wrong angle or something. Okay, let's get our clothes back and our weapons back on. Oh, Joyce was actually, huh. Oh yeah, I also got some scythes. Where the hell is my spear? Oh, there it is. Spear, get our hammer, get our helmet. Alright. Okay. Back where we're allowed to be. There was another couple of blue dots there. That guy is the one we talked to. Oh, here's somebody we can speak to.
I need to find Bishop Engelwood. Do you know where he is?
If you are here for deliverance, you have a long wait. My brother has been upstairs waiting for hours now.
Okay. Hello, hang on. If I climb this, there's a chest back here, isn't there? Yeah, there is. The chest.
This is an impressive hoard for a bishop. Engelwood serves more than the church alone.
Alright, well. Whatever, let's head upstairs then.
It can't be right. Bishop Engelwood didn't say anything about this. So why are they screaming? What do they do in the basement?
Are you here for deliverance?
Yes. I don't know. I want to be close to God, but those screams don't seem right. Does it seem right to you?
Your deliverance ritual. It is with Engelwood.
Yes. He does it alone. I'm next in line, and I don't think I want this.
I could take your place and see Engelwood for you. Then you could leave. Tell me what I must do.
You need a robe. They won't let you in without their special robe. Then, you go down the corridor and talk to the priest.
Give me a robe.
My robe? But they gave me one, but I didn't put it on. I left it somewhere around here.
I will find it and take your place. You should leave now before they call for you.
Yes. Yes, you're right. As soon as my nerves settle, I'll go.
Okay, well there's the event.
Whatever deliverance is. It sounds grim.
I'm assuming this will be the robe.
This must be the robe I need.
Bellator's robe. Oh, there it is. Allows access to the basement of St. Genevieve Church. Oh my. I like it.
Keep my distance from the gods.
Not gonna lie, I do like it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, so go down the hallway and speak to the priest, right? That's what he said. Be over here. Okay, let's see. Actually, do we have everything in this? Okay, good. Then I can stop worrying about it. Well, worry might be a strong word.
I see you are ready for the ritual. Take this.
Sure am.
Prepare your heart, and when you are ready, enter through this door. The bishop is waiting for you. I see you are ready for the ritual.
It is weird that I have to unlock the door myself, but as long as you keep your distance, which is interesting. Alright, so I got the robe. When it is time, present yourself to the deacon at the entrance to the bishop's inner chamber. I think I already did that. Cannot leave. Remove your robe, thereby revealing yourself fully before God and his holy servant, and kneel in the ritual water. Okay, so I mean, I guess I need to take all this off again, except for the robe, obviously. Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna do it just in case, but because she did say naked and alone, so I mean, this is weird, but whatever. Okay, well, how far away must I be? Because, like, I have to obviously walk pretty close to that guy, but...
You must enter the pool. We cannot begin until you are...
Okay.
Come. Do you know why you are here, child?
Yes.
You have been chosen for a great honor. Yet being chosen is only the beginning. What we do now won't be pleasant. Remember, the Lord has said, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required.
Yes, I remember.
Others showed themselves unworthy, as you have seen. My hope is you will fare better.
I will.
Your confidence speaks well of you. Once we begin, we cannot stop. I will not heed your cries. Your soul depends on it. The devil will not endure the pain, so you must. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
We may discover in the pain there is a delicious pleasure. God himself grants it as a mercy to aid us in the struggle. Now, make yourself ready. Disrobe, and do not leave the pool until I grant you leave.
I am to be unclothed.
Do not be concerned for modesty. Once you comply, my guards will leave, and we will be alone for the ritual.
Very well.
Guards, leave us.
Okay, so I guess I didn't have to do it myself, but whatever.
Very good. You have made the correct choice. And now, we will begin. Accept, I beseech thee, this free will offering, O Lord.
Your offering is accepted.
Key and a strange crest on it. Alright. Well, I imagine that we probably have some kind of order to hunt down here. I mean, it wouldn't be Assassin's Creed without people to hunt, right? Although now I do really wish then. I don't know why I didn't think that it would,
Find a way out of here quickly before he is discovered.
like, I don't know why I didn't think they wouldn't just give you the option to take it off yourself, but...
That bishop's mind was afflicted by a strangeness I do not understand. He held the crest and the key. I should look around for one that possesses a lot of wealth. Engelwood would make a good raider.
Okay.
This is a strange symbol. It must have some meaning.
I'm unhappy to report that despite my most careful subtlety, the king remains resistant. The blame for this can be placed entirely on the queen. Her presence alone is enough to end any conversation. What little headway we make is undone as soon as he consults with her. Charles is altogether too weak-minded to move beyond her influence without our intervention. I believe our only recourse is to remove her. The king will then be laid open to our council. It will not be an easy task, but not more difficult than our recent success. A queen is not greater than a pontiff. I have taken the liberty of sending a small skara of our most faithful brothers to intercept thee. Okay, so they're planning to kill the queen because the king isn't listening to them. Okay. Oh, we got a big scythe up here.
Oh, this is new.
The Scythe of Revolt, eh? The other slices I got haven't been too bad, but increased speed when surrounded by 3 more enemies. So the thing with the Scythe is, unlike the other weapons where you just get straight up damage, the Scythe apparently, if you have the right distance and hit them with the blade, it will do more damage, I guess. Which is interesting. It makes sense. Not so much for this game, maybe, because, you know, that distance to target isn't really a huge amount of your...
He seemed at war with his own thoughts.
Okay.
This letter is addressed to Charles and tells of the attack on Milan. It was to be sent this night to a brothel in the tavern. The king must be there now.
Alright. Oh, he's in a brothel under the tavern. That's probably... Remember there's that guard we talked to who said they were closed or something? Okay, but we got some skill points, and I think I got this up here done. I did. Okay, and we got the one skill over here. And these skills were worthless, right? Yeah, damage increases low health. Third of your health for partial healing. Well, I don't really care about that, so since this one is already started, we may as well just keep it going. All right, so we have killed them and found out where the king is. So we shall go and speak to him, and hopefully, anyway, warn him of the attack on his queen. And if she holds as much sway over him as that letter suggests, then he should be fairly worried about it and grateful to us for warning him and then potentially going and saving her. Where the... There they are. I was like, I know there's stairs somewhere. Wait, is this the same? Yeah, I think it is. We just came from over there. There does seem to be a chest in
That
there.
door is reinforced.
Who are you?
Bishop Engelwood sent me with word for the king.
Did he now? And did he happen to send you with the watchword?
I have an urgent message for the king. If he does not receive it, I will be sure to tell the bishop why and who.
You are one of his northern spies, I suppose. I heard there was trouble. All right, stand back.
Now to find the king.
Good old charisma coming in handy again. It's awesome. Oh, the king's there, but the chest is over here. So, I mean, gotta grab this first, right? Boop. Oh, and then there's a... Oh, okay, and then I can leave this way if things go wrong. If things go wrong. Our business has picked up with the threat of northern raids, just outside... Okay, I don't care about that. Maybe I should care about that? Nope, no one here, it seems. Buddy, hey, my man. Oh, wait a minute,
Yes,
here we go.
Holy Queen, you are sinner and saint. And
So is he actually talking to his queen, or is like queen in heavy quotes? I also don't know what a pontiff is, or whether or not they're serious or just sexist because of like the time that this would be. So they got hooker nuns here.
Are you real? Oh, what are you? Another Diablo?
Not an enemy. Not yet. I am Eivor of the Raven clan in England.
Flesh and blood. A northerner, by the look of you. Why do you disturb me? Where are my guards?
Your guards are not coming. Your bishop will not be joining us either.
Engelwood, you've done me a favor, northerner. Though you don't know it. That bishop was an unholy annoyance. What is it you want?
Your soldiers strike at Norse villages. Their attacks grow more common by the day. You make war against us, without cause.
Without cause? This is my land. A kingdom established by God. You are invaders and devils, a scourge I am called to cleanse. My cause is God himself.
Francia may be your land, but England is not.
Ah. The real reason for your intrusion, Diable. You are not concerned with war or justice. You want me to spare your people.
I want to prevent your armies marching on my land.
You murder your way into another land. And you think to stop me driving you back out with negotiation? I am a king. You are a godless invader. Who are you to parley with me?
I am one who might have killed you already, yet you live.
Perhaps this is opportune. What do you think? Could it work? It might work. There is something I require. If you accomplish it, I will be more open to consider your proposal.
A deal within a deal. How like a king. What is this task?
My queen, Richardis, has been taken. I want her returned to me.
I assume I must first find her.
My spies tell me she was taken by those belonging to a zealous faction within the church. I know nothing more.
You do not seem overly troubled by her absence.
Marriage for kings is more often a matter of politics than of the heart. In any case, I doubt she is in danger. And you can be certain I want her safe return.
If I do this, you will agree to leave England in peace.
Peace? That is a strange word in the mouth of an invader. But again, you presume too much. Do this, and you will have earned a place at the negotiation table. Nothing more.
When we next meet, it will be with your queen, to discuss your ambitions for England.
As you say, Diable. God will make it so. Now, you must excuse me.
Okay. Well, actually, I turned it to in Milan. I actually wanted to see where this leads. Oop. And simply outside. Okay. Well, that did get quite a few of the treasure markers off of my map, so that's good. Oh, look at that. That actually cleared all of them from this side of Paris. Awesome. Except for that one. But I don't remember where that one was. So maybe I can clear that side without having to do any main missions. Also, I didn't do any of the rebel missions in between parts. I'll probably do them next week or so. Next part, we might clear out some of these mysteries. Yeah, I think we will. I think that's what we'll do. Is clear out some of these mysteries. Just to see what they're like. There's quite a few of the fighting ones. Like, these are basically the same as the Lost Drengir that we were fighting before, and then we have one animal to fight. It's a cow, I think. Well, a bull, I would imagine, but still. Either way. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do next time. Just to try and get the map clear for me. And then those will be done and we can focus on the main story. So that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for more.